EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Space City, Houston, Texas, and NRG Stadium. The veteran Jason Sanders ready to get us started. And off we go from Houston. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The man acquired by trade off-season, it's Joe Mixon. And this will be a Texans first down. The tackle's made it about the 38-yard line.
When we met with these coaches during the week, Mike, they told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early, and we see it here. Nice first play pickup, fresh set of downs.
Play clock has expired. They're not going to get this one off on time. On first down, they keep it on the ground, and they keep it with Mixon. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. The safety, Jordan Poyer, up to make the stop. Here's a 2nd and 12. Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. Here's Stroud. We'll set up the screen here with Dell. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. So, 4th down, and it's the former Chief, Tommy Townsend, to punt for Houston. Malik Washington deep for Miami. That is fielded at the 13. And he'll get something there on the return, able to take this back to the 20-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Out of his Tua. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Now the 2nd-year man, Devon Achane. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Tua. A pass complete there to Smith. Going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
Now the former Texas A&M Aggie, here's Devon Achane. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes third down. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
That's to his new acquisition in 2024, Odell Beckham Jr. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the gun, here's Tua. And he finds Tyreek. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he's thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
And this ball incomplete on third down. Jalen Waddle, the intended target, and that's going to lead to a 4th down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time. When you're around the ball on defense, good things are going to happen. And this is a great example. He's not able to secure the interception, but the next best thing is he gets his hand on the ball, and it falls harmlessly incomplete.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Texans offense ready now for their second drive. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'll say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
Oftentimes, it's the wide open ones that are the hardest to catch. It seems like the ball is in the air forever. You start overthinking it, you start really making more of it than what you should, and you let it slip away.
He's got the veteran, that's Robert Woods. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. They'll try and run for this with Mixon. And they'll finally track him down as he takes it up to the 45-yard line.
That's the mindset I just love seeing from a running back, Mike. His eyes weren't just on that first down marker. They were on getting that first and some on top of it. That's pretty impressive.
Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. He's got his man. That's Nico Collins. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
He'll find Woods. That one is caught. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
A 2nd down throw for Stroud. Catch made. That's Woods. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
He'll try and get there on the ground.
Really nice job here, not only avoiding the rush on 3rd down, but quickly finding that crease, get downfield, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Stroud going to set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that after this long drive would be a bit of a letdown.
Trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3. From a little closer, here's 2nd and goal. Go with their fullback trying to get it. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Stroud. He puts it up, and it's caught. Robert Woods. Touchdown, Texans.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
So 7-0 the score, and set now for the dynamic kickoff. On the return, Malik Washington. Good return, but he pays the price at the end. Picked up and thrown down. The Dolphins offense ready for their 2nd possession. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That's over the middle and caught by Smith. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll toss it here to Achane. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Texans who have the early lead. And more from Houston coming up in a moment. Here's 3rd and 2. Throwing is Tua. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
On play action, it's Tagovailoa. That's taken in by Achane. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Tua. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Danielle Hunter, pass rusher extraordinaire, in action again.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. That one is batted away, incomplete. No separation that time, tightly defended. It brings up 4th down.
He's trying to set the tone here for the rest of the game and let this defense know there is not a blade of grass on this field that you don't have to defend, because he reared back and he let that one eat. And he's got to work a little bit on his touch, a little bit on his accuracy, but I don't think he needs to work on his arm strength.
And no run back here. Fair catch taken at the 17-yard line. The Texans offense ready to get back at it. They lead it here in the second quarter, 7-0, as they begin with a 1st and 10. Stroud to throw. That's caught. It's the tight end, Cade Stover. Dell motioning over. 2nd down. Here's a run, and here's Mixon. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
2nd and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a 1st down.
So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Now, Stroud. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
And he'll manage to bring this down to about the 37. Play is made on defense by Jordan Brooks. Here's a 2nd and 6. Throwing is Stroud. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Here's Stroud. He's got his tight end. It's Schultz. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he will score. Touchdown, Houston.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. Aim the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Here comes D. Eskridge on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Dolphins offense ready to take over once again. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Now a stoppage for an injury, and it would appear Tyreek Hill is the one in need of some assistance. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. In motion, it's Waddle. They'll stay on the ground with Achane. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a 1st down. In motion, it's Waddle. Look wide, get this one complete, and he's going to be brought down up past the 45. So, a pair of 1st downs moves him out to the 47-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Tua, going to give it to Achane. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Once again, it's Achane. And he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped this was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
Throwing on third down, Tungo Bailoa. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
And that just can't happen. Third and long, just understand, contain the ball, rally tackle, just get the ball carrier on the ground. Not only not able to get to him inside the pocket, he's able to extend the play with his legs and pick up a huge, long first down.
That's taken in left side by Smith. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
2nd and 7. The NFL's leader in rushing touchdowns last year, Raheem Mostert. Maybe a couple there. It's third down. From the gun, here's Tua. That's complete, and it is Beckham. 10 yards the gain on the pitch and catch. Good for a Dolphins first down.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break, and while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback, and if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Hill brought in motion. He's the jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
I'm thinking, Mike, they might have had a little tendency on him or been tipped off pre-snap, because it seemed to me like that defense was just ready and waiting for the jet sweep. There wasn't a whole lot he could do. He takes the loss.
Third and long. Here's Tua. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Here's Jake Bailey now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. They will get away from that one, and they're going to have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of bounds. The Texans offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll operate from their own 3-yard line as they try to put something together here on this drive. It's 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. On 2nd down, Stroud. They try to work the screen with Mixon, and they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and it sets up 3rd down. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here, and they'll stop it just over a minute remaining. in this first half. Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. For it. Stroud avoids the contact as he slides to a stop after picking up the first down.
Anytime a quarterback decides to tuck it and turn himself into a runner, you can just feel the sideline hold their breath. They're just hoping that he gets down, picks up enough for the first down, but more importantly, protects himself so he can get himself back up and continue on.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. He'll find Woods. That one is caught. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30. So we come to halftime in this 2-touchdown game. As we'll send you over to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman standing by. He's got the EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Here's Eskridge now to return it. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Dolphins offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Hill brought in motion. A play fake. Now 2 to throw. He'll check this down to the running back. On the handoff, this is Achane. Oh! And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks, so don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
Play action. Tagovailoa. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Down the sideline, inside the 25. They hit another 17. Back-to-back plays of 17 yards. And another first down.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us. And right now, this defense has no answers.
Tua gives it to Mostert. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Here's a give to Achane. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Hill brought in motion. He'll try and run it here. It's Achane. He's going nowhere. That call, not the right one. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Just watch the speed of the pursuit out of this safety on this tackle, Mike. His ability to play from depth and attack the line of scrimmage and meet that ball carrier in the hole and keep him to no gain. You don't see a lot of safeties able to make that tackle in the open field. That's pretty impressive.
Sanders' kick is good. And the Dolphins get their first points of the game. They trail 14-3.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Here's Steven Sims to return it. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Texans offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down. From the gun, here's Stroud. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Back to throw. Stroud. Open man. Downfield. It's Nico Collins. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
There's a reason certain guys, Mike, just always seem to be open. It's really because route running is more art than it is science. How do you manipulate the defense to find open spots or win versus man to create separation and earn the trust of your quarterback?
They'll go play action with Stroud. To the left side, and caught by Schultz. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
A short game, down to the 7. Second and goal. They'll go with him again. Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for 3rd and goal. Stroud. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, It's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this fourth down after failing on third. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Fairbairn, after making the field goal, heads back out to kick this one away. Here's Eskridge now to return it. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Tua. Going up top. That is brought in. And he will go all the way. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Dolphins. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. On the return, it's Dameon Pierce. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Stroud going to set up to throw. And he's got Woods. It's complete. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
Well, any fear they might have had that they'd come out of the halftime break flat has completely gone out the window. They're not content, Mike, here, just having the lead. They're looking to extend it. A couple more plays like that, they're going to find themselves in scoring territory here very quickly.
He'll get this out wide. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Throwing on 2nd down, Stroud. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Stroud going to get rid of this to Dell. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. A 2nd down throw for Stroud. Inside the 10, it is caught. And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
They'll run here with Mixon. And he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up 2nd and goal. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Mixon. Powering forward. He's in. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Texans. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Here's Eskridge now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Dolphins offense ready to get back to work. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. To the left side, OBJ is there. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
In motion comes Beckham. Here's Achane. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. So, back and forth they go as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. On 1st down, Tagovailoa. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes. Tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. 1st down sack, 2nd down big play attempt, falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in 3rd and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
3rd and long. Here's Tua. And that is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
A fair catch taken, and they're going to start right at their own 20-yard line. The home team's offense starting to trot out for this next possession. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. Throwing is Stroud. Open man, that's Collins. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
A run here with Mixon. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Stroud gonna tuck this one on the zone read. And he's gonna be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
This defense has had their share of troubles trying to contain this quarterback today, Mike. This time they go to the zone read, the defender goes after the running back, and the quarterback pulls it, keeps it himself, and has a huge gain for a first down.
Stroud to throw here on first down, and they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. That is Zach Sealer getting in there to bring him down.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. They go right back to Collins. He's got it again. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, really for 2 reasons. 1, they're confident that they can pick up the first down with yards after the catch. 2, teams' willingness to go for it on 4th down is at an all-time high.
He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's going to have a Texans first down. Boy, that was a tough couple of yards to pick up, but they convert on 4th and 1.
This is the point in the game, Mike, where on 3rd down, you have to get off the field, and they do a great job. They defend everything in the pass routes, nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, but they don't keep him in the pocket. They let him escape, picks up the first down with his legs. They're going to be able to run more time off the clock.
Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5. The home team's offense about ready to take over once more. They'll start really in field goal territory already, but they're looking for more. Offense got it 1st and 10. Now Stroud. They try to work the screen with Mixon.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in 1st and a mile after taking a penalty on 1st down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and 2. To throw is Stroud. That's over the middle and caught by Dell. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
And he's going to be taken down.
This has been a great drive, and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it, decides to take off with his legs, and now he's going to have first and goal.
This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is first and goal. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. From the 2 now, here's second and goal. He'll keep this himself, and he's going to get stopped in the backfield. He'll take him down at the 3-yard line.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down, or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. Looking for that final yard. It's 3rd and goal. On play action, Stroud. Under pressure, and now he's going to go down back at the 8-yard line.
Anytime you bring pressure like that, Mike, you're counting on getting to the quarterback before you get beat downfield. The vulnerability of that play call is in your pass coverage, but when you can get home and get to the quarterback that fast, the offense never has a chance to stress your coverage.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Texans will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter. Fairbairn, after making the field goal, heads back out to kick this one away. Here's Eskridge now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The visitors' offense ready to take over once more. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. Now it's Tua. Now a screen set up for Achane. They get 11 and quickly pick up a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but it still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's 2. That's to the outside. He's got Smith. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Throwing again, it's Tua. That's taken in by Achane. Looking for room out on the edge. Not going to find it. As a matter of fact, I think they tracked him down behind the line of scrimmage. Good job by the defense, and it's 4th down.
Anytime it's 3rd and short, you better account for the running back out of the backfield, and that's exactly what they do here. Great job by the defense, taking him down for a loss. Brings up 4th down.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's going to be caught, and he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. The home team's offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's Mixon. And he'll get about 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Again, they'll give it to Mixon. Good running there. He's got the 1st down inside the 30. Out of the gun, here's a give to Mixon. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. On the option, they give it to Mixon. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Now here's a keeper on the zone read. So it's a win here for the Texans. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game, and they send their fans home quite happy. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Texans as we say so long from Houston.